Hello, everyone. I'm Lori Lathan, Executive Director of Thurber House. And today we are with Thurber Prize finalist Jane Roper. Hi, Jane.
Hey, how you doing, Lori?
Pretty good. Jane is a 2025 Thurber Prize finalist for her book, The Society of Shame. She's also the author of the novel Eden Lake and a memoir, Double Time: How I Survived and Mostly Thrived Through the First 3 Years of Mothering Twins. Her essays and humor have appeared in Salon, McSweeney's Internet Tendency, The Millions, Poets and Writers, LitHub, NPR, and elsewhere. A graduate of the Iowa Writers Workshop, Jane currently lives just north of Boston with her husband, her rad set of twins, and 2 cats, one of whom sucks. So we're going to play a little game with Jane. We're going to go through some questions that we call the Thurber 13. Question number 1. What is your favorite word?
Threnody. I'm not entirely sure what it means, but it sounds so nice. Threnody.
What is your least favorite word?
Enable. In my day job as a marketing copywriter, a lot of times clients want to use that word like our software enables greater efficiency and blah, and it just, there's such better words out there. Yeah. Like threnody, for example.
Just use threnody.
Yeah.
What would you say is your best quality?
Oh, crap. One should probably say sense of humor when one is in this sort of situation, but I'm not going to say that. I'm very good in high pressure situations. I'm good in chaos, in the midst of chaos, and that comes in handy. It came in especially handy when my twins were younger.
I could only imagine.
Yeah.
And I am imagining.
Yeah.
What would you say is your worst quality?
I can be rigid and uptight when things don't go my way. I was always terrible at group projects, for example, in school. If everyone would just listen to me, we would do this properly. It would get done. We'd all get an A. Maybe that's bossy. Maybe bossy is a better description of that.
That's great. What sound or smell do you love?
The smell of wood smoke. So good. It could any form of it, like a campfire or a fireplace or the blacksmith's house at Colonial Williamsburg. I even like it when it gets in my clothes. Like sometimes people don't like that. They're like, oh, I smell like a campfire. I'm like, no, if there was eau de campfire perfume, I would buy it. Maybe other people don't feel that way when they're around me and I smell like a campfire, but
perfume is meant for the person wearing it, not for.
Exactly. That's what I say.
What sound or smell do you hate?
Anything that comes out of a cat. The smell specifically, not the sound. Cat poop, cat pee, cat vomit. If you wanted to torture me, just put cat pee somewhere that I couldn't find. I mean, why do I have cats? I don't know. They smell awful. This is why we make our kids clean the litter box, not us.
It's the entire reason why you had twins.
Yeah, that's pretty much why we had children. Yeah.
What is your profession? And in an alternate universe, what profession other than your own would you have pursued?
My day job is doing advertising copywriting. That's kind of stuff, coming up with headlines and website copy. If I could do another profession, I think I'd be a good doctor or maybe an EMT. I think this comes down to like the calm in chaos, to be an EMT and deal with emergencies, but then maybe make little jokes here and there to make people laugh. Who doesn't love a little humor when they're bleeding? And yeah,
Right.
It really lightens the mood.
Absolutely. What profession would be the worst fit for you?
Besides veterinarian, because I don't like the smell of cat excrement and pee, I think I'd be a terrible politician because I just cannot deal with not saying what's on my mind. And the combination of like boring, tedious stuff and then having to go be nice to people and shake everyone's hands and smile all the time.
Who is your favorite fictional hero or heroine?
I loved the Anne of Green Gables books when I was a kid. Big fan of Anne. She's plucky. She's kooky. She likes words like threnody. She doesn't like her red hair, but she's very fond of her nose. I'm fond of my nose as well, so I could always relate to her on that.
Who's your favorite fictional villain or villainess?
The Wicked Witch of the West. I just love her relentlessness. Once I stopped being afraid of her, I always kind of rooted for her a little bit because Dorothy was really annoying. Addendum, Scarlett O'Hara is also a great villain. She's not quite a villain, but she's somewhat villainous, and I just love her toot and her like fashion sense and her relentlessness. Again, got to admire that.
Are you a Thurber fan? And if so, what is your favorite Thurber story?
Can I mention a cartoon instead? Is that all right? There's this great one where a wife and husband are in bed together. She says to him, okay, have it your way. You heard a seal bark. and behind him on the bed is a seal. I just freaking love that. I don't know, the absurdity of it and the fact that I like his drawings of animals a lot.
I personally would put that in my that cartoon of Thurber's in my top three of Thurber cartoons, that one. Another Thurber question, this time about his short story, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. What is your Walter Mittyist fantasy?
I feel like I could do a good job at organizing a ragtag band of survivors in a zombie apocalypse or any kind of apocalypse.
And with your group project mentality and approach,
It all
everybody,
comes together.
if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you show up at the pearly gates?
Red wine or white? Yep.
A good Sancerre.
Yes, nice Sancerre, nice, yeah, or New Zealand Sauv Blanc. Yeah.
We threw a 14th question in here, a bonus question.
All right.
What is it like to be named a Thurber Prize finalist?
It's fantastic. I've never won or been nominated for anything for my writing, so it's pretty exciting to get that kind of recognition. And also, humor is such a tricky thing. It's so subjective, and people have very different sensibilities when it comes to humor. So it's a big honor.
Congratulations again with your book, The Society of Shame. And for those who would love to read the book, if you haven't yet, you can purchase it directly from Jane's website, janeroper.com. Thank you, Jane, for being with us, and congratulations again.
Thank you so much. This was really fun. I really appreciate it.